I've been finding really good success with waking up earlier than usual, getting the gym out of the way. Even though it's what I enjoy most, it's just a great way to start my day, and then I can be productive and not feel bad if I need to take a little bit of time for myself to relax or do something that is a little bit tedious that honestly doesn't contribute to the big picture. That's something that I realized recently, is that it's really easy to do small tasks that really make you feel good in the short term, but the things honestly for me that are the most unenjoyable are generally the things that are hard, that are going to set me up, build a foundation, build a system for my future, and that's exactly where my time and energy needs to be. So structuring my day definitely helps me achieve that better now. Had a really good arm session. Now I'm gonna go pick up some stuff that I need, some snacks. I've had a little bit of trouble getting my protein in, and I really wanna be overeating on protein, since specifically for me, retaining muscle is a little bit difficult. So think about that protein while cutting like insurance on the muscle that you already have, because I'm not really going to be growing anymore since I'm eating in an energy deficit. And that's not to say that you can't grow muscle in an energy deficit, just most of the time you won't if you've been training seriously for a while. Just got some ground turkey. Throwing some seasoning on this has made the world of difference. Honestly, I've gotten so sick of just plain chicken. And that's something that's super important when trying to diet or trying to eat for your goals, is making sure you can stay consistent. So find things that you actually like to eat, spend that extra time instead of just hopping on trends like chicken and rice. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that per se, but you can do a lot better if you really put the time into that and make it somewhat enjoyable for yourself. I also got some Power Seed bread that I'm gonna start eating pre-workout because of how many grams of carbs it has, and because I usually eat an hour before, so this is a good type of carb to have then. And I got some protein bars because my calories are somewhat limited now. I really need to be smart about how I get my protein in. Got some egg whites to add volume to my breakfast too, so it feels like I'm eating more than I actually am. And I got some almond milk. So this is something that's super easy to do. Honestly, smoothies are such a huge thing, and this is 30 calories versus 60. So you really do want to just be paying attention to which one you pick specifically. If I was trying to gain weight, gain muscle, then I would just pick the 60 instead of the 30. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. It's leg day. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a full day of eating video today. So to start with, for pre-workout, I've been shooting for around 42 grams of carbs. So I have 2 pieces of this bread, and I'll put a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter on it. I had that pre-workout along with my pre-workout drink. It is early. It's like 4:30. It's pretty cold out, but I'm so excited to go hit legs. That's my favorite muscle group. It used to not be. I used to hate it, and that was because I used to not know how to squat, and then I got hurt one year, and I had to take the time to work with the bar because that's really all I could do anyways, and my form improved so much from that, and now it's my favorite. It's leg day. Let's go. Got an empty gym, feeling great. And if you guys aren't doing a dynamic warm-up before your workouts, you're losing some strength. It makes a huge difference. It helps injury prevention. It's just something that's so important that I want you guys to start doing. And guys, I know it looks sus, but if you really want to protect your hips, then this is going to be your best friend to warm up with. I'm using this band to warm up. Honestly, it's not enough resistance for most people to really get enough stimulus to actually enforce muscle growth. So I'm using it to warm up and replicate the motions I'm going to be doing during my session, but that's not the primary movement. Great lift today. I also had one of these rice cakes during my workout. They're 35 calories and it was a good boost of energy. Alright, this is my first meal post-workout from the gym. What I have here is laying out some egg whites. I'm going to do 2 eggs, probably put a piece of cheese in there for a little bit of fat too, because my fat's always pretty low. And I'm also having a protein shake with that. What I'm going to put in that is put this banana in there, this yogurt, 100 calories for 15 grams of protein. Pretty good. I definitely recommend getting these, and if you're trying to bulk,
there are 20-gram versions that you add to a smoothie. Honestly, another 20 grams, pretty easy. And I've been making these with whey instead of plant-based protein, just because this actually mixes a little bit differently and it makes more, so I feel like I'm eating more. So that's just a little bit when you want to kind of diet and feel like you're eating a little bit more volume of food too. Here's another great thing too, if you still want to eat bread and lose weight, this is 45 calorie sliced bread. I'm going to make an egg sandwich with it. It's about halfway full. Look at how much volume's in there. It really just helps you feel full with this. Honestly, not a super pretty meal, but it is real.
This is another thing I wanted to talk about really quickly, is just traveling and still meeting your goals. So what it's all in is the preparation. So for example, what I have here is, this is my meal that I'm gonna have today. I'm bringing 2 of these with me. So I have this, and then I have another one in here, and my food scale, some stuff for water too, just so I can get more water in. But yeah, really what it's all about is you can go out, you can do whatever you want, just bring your meals with you, right? You gotta get over the fact that people are gonna ask you, and then, you know, if they're offended by the fact that you're trying to reach your goals and you're staying dedicated, then, you know, that's not an issue with you, not something that you should really be concerned about. You go to bed feeling really good about yourself, knowing that you went out, had fun, and still met your goals for that day. So it's Friday now. I realized yesterday that I actually didn't log a couple of meals on here, so I was gonna tell you what that was, and actually it reminded me of kind of the structure of them and why I forgot. So 3 of the meals that I had yesterday were the same exact thing. Sometimes I switch them up. So yesterday what it was 4 ounces of ground turkey, half a cup of rice, and some broccoli. I didn't track the broccoli because honestly it's not many calories and it's just a little bit tedious, so you don't always have to be super duper crazy about that. But some things, you know, when I really lock in and do a longer cut, I will track that type of stuff. But what I wanted to talk about was, since I had 3 specific meals of the same thing, really what I like to do and have a lot of my clients do, kind of have some foundational meals, right? So potentially, depending on your goals, your calorie range and that type of stuff, you could switch out the rice with pasta, you could switch out the ground beef with chicken, you could switch it out with other things, and that's just the way you want to think about that. So yeah, there's no such thing as a special food. Honestly, I switch up mine a lot. The convenience sometimes of prepping a lot of different stuff. If you're wondering where I'm all around the place, I'm getting some steps with my dog right now. Yeah, there's no such thing as a special food. It's going to depend on your specific ranges and that type of stuff, and really what you want to be interested in doing, instead of just trying to find perfect foods, perfect workouts, is learning more about your body and the processes that actually change it. A lot of the time there are a lot of common misconceptions. So for example, right, a lot of people when they want to lose fat tend to undereat instead of eat for their body and that type of stuff. So you really want to start to think about that. If you're interested in coaching, my coaching business is at Body Math Fitness. Shoot me a message. But there's a lot of good stuff that I have cooking with my own goals, and I can't wait to start telling you guys more about that too. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. I'm going to hit arms and a little bit of shoulders. This is something that I wanted to say too. Just if you look at my workouts and kind of notice some things about it, and also just something that I wanted to share and see how it progresses just for myself in the future as I document this. I've had a shoulder injury for about the past 2 months, so I really haven't been able to train shoulders at all. I've been getting a lot of crossover and stuff from my chest movement, so I still am getting some activation, but I haven't been able to train them directly. I'm doing the best I can with certain motions. I think it's my rotator cuff, so certain things that I do just really bother it, but I still am going to try to, you know, train other things, do the best that I can with that, and definitely as I push strength, that speaks to the importance of my technique. But I'm just really feeling really excited. There's always going to be challenges no matter what you do, and I'm just feeling really good and motivated today to really get to the gym. And you just have to push through those things like anything else in life, right? So this is something that happened to me recently that I'm really trying to focus on, explore, and learn about, and hopefully teach you guys too if you go through anything similar. I'm really trying to build my coaching business right now, you know, build my body and prove to you guys that it's possible, and, you know, motivate you guys to want to make the same change, because it's changed my life for the better forever. So something interesting is, you know, a lot of people in my life, you know, my parents, they always tell me to rest, to do these things. And after being around a lot of people recently, when I took a trip to California, I've realized that that probably isn't the answer. Yes, I have to rest, you know, I'm not going to break myself per se, but really what I want to get across right now is the fact that if something inside you is telling you to go for it, and other people are kind of doing the best that they can to help you out, giving you advice, but you feel like now is not the time to rest, don't rest, right? Right now I feel like I don't need to rest. You know, I can't take my foot off the gas. I need to go forward and just really launch myself into what I believe is going to happen. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, and that's how it feels. And, you know, by my own desires, and something inside me is literally telling me that is what I need to do, and I need to follow that, because I do realize that, yes, I could rest right now and feel better about the right now, but one day I won't forgive myself if I don't explore what I think I could do, right? So I don't want to have that regret. I'm willing to go through it now in the future to say that this was worth it, and that's exactly what I'm going to make happen, and you can do the same exact thing. So today's the last day of the week, tomorrow's a rest day, let's get it. Hey guys, so it's Saturday night now. Week 1 is over. Just gonna do a little bit of a recap. I actually just went out grocery shopping for the last time this week so I can prep for tomorrow. So I got some stuff here. I got 2 more things of ground turkey right here. Low fat, low calorie, sour cream, low calorie tortillas, 25 for 1. I've been eating them like crazy and they're really getting me through this. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even dieting when I make sloppy joe mix with the ground turkey and then put that on here with some of the sour cream. It's honestly really good. Sometimes it feels like it's not the most exciting Saturday night to have, but you know, I'm really doing what I want in life and trying to make my own way. And I got one more thing. I got this 0 calorie Gatorade. You know, it's a good flavor. I try not to drink too much of that stuff, but really I do like it. You know, it's Saturday night and I wouldn't say that I want to treat myself, but it was something like that. I don't know, it sounds weird honestly when I hear it back. It's just one of those really weird things that I would be like, dude, you need to calm down. But I'm trying to take this so seriously. I want to be better than I've ever been. You know, I really want to show you guys what it's like to diet, what it's like to train, what it's like to try to improve your mindset and actually get there. So I have to believe that I'll get there, and through that it's just those conscious decisions that I need to make in order to really say, like, in 30 weeks can I be my best self. This right now, I'm in a 4-week phase. I'm going to enter week 2. After that, I'm going to go through one 10 to 12 week phase and then another 10 to 12 week phase. So it's a long way out, but it's keeping me going. I feel really good. Coming back from San Diego, I really just feel different at this point. I saw a lot of people around me doing things that just inspire me, honestly. Everybody out there was a business owner. They were doing something they love to do, and that's so important to me. And I want to show you guys you can do the same in life. So I'm willing to have some more boring days, whatever it is, because I actually enjoy this, right? This is what I want to do with my life, and I understand that if I delay this gratification, then my challenges will get more favorable. That's something that I'm very big on recently too, that I've learned is I used to think that I can make all my challenges go away, and that's not true, that's not reality, but I can make them better. Even just an example that I see all the time with the clients that I have in fitness, it's like, at first, if you want to lose weight, you don't know if you should try keto, you should starve yourself, you should only eat, you know, low calorie, whatever. There are certain things that people think, but then once you learn what you should actually do and how it works, your challenge becomes, can I even do this specific thing? But we don't realize a lot of the time that through that process, that's a better challenge to have. Asking yourself, can I stick to this thing that I know will get me progress versus I don't even know what's going to get me progress. So right now I feel like I do know a lot of things that are going to get me progress, and I just have to stick to them and trust myself and believe in myself, and you guys have to do the exact same with whatever it is. So I'm super excited for week number 2. We're just going to keep going with this. There's a lot of things that are coming up that I'm super excited to share, show you guys, and that type of stuff. So drop a follow, subscribe, my Instagram, and if you're not hooked yet, if you don't want coaching yet, just wait. I promise we're gonna see results. Let's do this together. I want you guys to hop in on this journey with me. It's super motivating to have you guys along, but as long as you're doing what you love, it's worth it.